Come on, isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful, man.
I think I used to be a lot more experimental as a kid or as a young chef. And then I find like the older I get, I just want to cook like really, really simple food. Kind of like what's the least amount of effort I can put into something that's just going to be fucking delicious. This is the focaccia I was talking about. It's like flour, water, sugar, yeast and salt. You give it a mix and then you just let it ferment in the fridge for a few days. I'm 48 right now. I've been cooking since I was 15 professionally. And I started in kitchens in Toronto as a dishwasher. I guess the impetus for actually even like working in a restaurant was that I wasn't very good at school. We took over this place down on Queen Street called The Swan. And I really liked the food. And we got this disgusting review. It was like 1 star or 0 stars or whatever it was. But just like, it made me like almost cry. I might have cried. I probably cried. Number one, it's public, but it's also very, very personal. Because, you know, they're talking about me. They're talking about the food that I'm putting on the plate. They're talking about the creation that came out of my heart and soul. So it's like debilitating. So the mistake that we made there was we kind of like went in and listened to what he said, what was wrong, and changed so many things very quickly. And it kind of never recovered. And we lost this beautiful space that I was deeply in love with. We used to make challah every Friday night, and then this was kind of like just like a version of that. And who doesn't like warm bread right out of the oven? And we don't do it enough, do we?
No, Anthony does knockoffs.
Knockoffs. What does that mean?
Knockoffs, like challah to focaccia.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So let's not do a challah, let's do focaccia. You can still break bread. Bread is bread, right?
Focaccia.
Focaccia.
My mom's always like, it's like, they don't know what they're talking about. You're amazing. You're the best. We love you. And like those were all wonderful things. It was really more about me finding, you know, a closer relationship with my mom, with my siblings, with my father, and kind of like going towards that and like using that to really just be a better person. Like that was very important. I grew up in a semi-kosher house, so we weren't allowed to have ribs. We weren't allowed to have cheese on our hamburgers, or bacon for that matter. It was a love affair with pig at some point. The biggest supporter of most Chinese restaurants, especially like on Christmas, because they're all open, is the Jews go there. It was okay for us to have like ribs at a Chinese restaurant, but it wasn't okay for us to have it at home or cook it ourselves.
Why is that?
It's because you make the rules. It's awesome.
Who makes the rules?
You do. It's your own comfort level.
Right? Family makes the rules. It's kind of cool.
My whole family, we're quite close. And whether it's going through a breakup or, you know, a shitty restaurant failing or even COVID, you know, I would be absolutely screwed without their love and support. No question about it. No failure is good while you're like in the middle of it, and then trying to like learn about it afterwards is like the hardest part. And that's like with life in general. But you have to, I know it sounds like so stupid and trope, but if you don't do the work, then you didn't learn a fucking thing. And that's the hardest part. How can you not be better at something unless you fail at it? That's how I operate anyways. I love it. After. I love it after.
This is really nice, nice little salad.
What do you mean nice little salad? We make this every week.
I know, that's why it's so nice.
Oh. I just want to be remembered as like being like a little bit of a mensch being supportive of the staff and the family, and just like making fucking good food that everyone wants to eat. Yeah, I don't need that much, nor do I like want that much. You know, I love helping other people, and I'm always there to kind of, you know, drive what we're doing. But it's yeah, it's just good food. Just good food.